Hello everyone. On this fine Saturday morning, I was able to escape the house to go to a networking event, so I'm super excited to go connect with some other therapists this morning. But I was reflecting on a consultation that I had with a potential client on Friday. This is somebody who posted anonymously in one of those non-therapist groups that I belong to on Facebook, requesting referrals for therapists. So I dumped some referrals in, lots of couples referrals because it was marital issues. And then I at the time didn't have any openings, but I said, for reference, here's me. I also do couples work, and I didn't really expect to hear from them. I expected they would follow up on the referrals that I provided, particularly because they're in the local area, and while our local area can withstand some higher fees, my fee is significantly higher than most people in my area. Now with that, I didn't expect to hear from this person at all. I did end up hearing from them actually before my surgery. And so we initially spoke weeks ago. They had done some consults with other therapists that I had recommended along the way. They still wanted to do a consultation with me, so we scheduled one. I honestly didn't expect much out of it, and I'll talk about my assumptions in a minute and how it's important to not be caught up in assumptions. But the thing that booked this client at my full rate of $350 is that I was able to describe how I show up to therapy, how I am as a person in the room. And I said to the client, I'm very matter of fact, and went on to describe a bit of my style and how I work with clients and the different types of things that I integrate into the therapy process that I find really work well. And her feedback was that she'd done these other consults and they just didn't quite feel right, and that she's just a really matter-of-fact person, and she's direct, and she really appreciated that I said that I was matter-of-fact and direct. And for her, that literally sealed the deal. And all the other therapists that I referred her to charge significantly less than I do, over $100 an hour less than I do. And so I think the piece, I had an assumption because she was local that maybe my fee would be too high. Maybe that wouldn't work for her. And I was wrong. I was flat wrong. I made some assumptions about this potential client. And so I wasn't I wasn't giving this person the benefit of the doubt or the benefit of getting outside of my own assumptions. So one, be careful what you assume about potential clients because you don't know. And the second piece is when you're able to describe your presence in the room, how you are, how you operate in a way that really gives a person a tangible sense of who they are going to show up to, then you are more likely to book people that are ideal clients. This person is great for me. I have a feeling they're going to be great for me. Personality-wise, we're going to mesh well. She's going to enjoy my directness, my matter-of-factness, my forwardness, and that is going to make us a good fit, most likely. And so I want you to think about, how do I describe my presence in the room? How do I describe what it's like to be with me in therapy in a way that my clients can make an informed decision about that aspect, not just my specialties, but my energy, my presence, my involvement in the process. That can sometimes make the difference between someone saying yes or no, especially for private pay. So that's my thoughts for this morning. I hope you guys have a great weekend.